Ladies and gentlemen and mammals and elephants and Cthulhu fans and Cthulhus and Control-Alt-Delete fans and Hunger Games readers. Yeah, you're like special kind of people. But yeah, I welcome all of you to this first kind of and special impression of the new hero video, kind of, maybe somewhat. Anyways, I usually do this in like a different kind of way. Usually is me playing the hero. I already recorded the game. I recorded the game. I did everything live, played the usual matchmaking game with the new hero, talked about the abilities and such fun things. But sadly enough, it didn't get recorded for some odd reason. I do have a file that's 0 kilobytes. Don't ask me why, but that's the way it is. And instead of playing again, because I feel like I got a great hero, great game. It's a good game. It shows how to play the hero, and it actually shows how I kind of evolve while playing the hero. I get new ideas on how this is going to work out. I get new ideas on how to play the hero, and it's actually, yeah, it's really good. Now, instead of redoing it, I decided to, okay, let me tell you what, screw this, we are just gonna watch the replay and I'm gonna give you all of my impressions in a commentary. It's going to be entirely focused around artillery. Not gonna talk about anything else. I did have a pretty good team in this game, luckily enough. I usually do get lucky if it comes down to that for some odd reason. The few times I actually play solo, I really get lucky with the teams. Don't know why. I'm using voice chat during the entire game. And the few of you who actually watch the other first impression videos do know that I like to chat with people. And by the way, Road to 1700 is coming back. I think I got some of my skill back, and I think I'm gonna be able to stomp a few 1500s again. But I'm sounding like a chicken. No. Something that's also quite fun in this game is, first of all, we need the nice water, because I feel like it's amazing. Just take a look at it. It's so nice. And also cameras moving, all of that fine jazz. But we also got Rampage, which is, I like the new skin. I think it's so great. You will see it later on in the game, and it's like the most amazing skin ever. Come on, that's just Rhino Rampage or something like that. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Anyways, so I'm gonna go mid because I thought, like, yeah, why not? It's usually like, this hero seems like he can use the mid lane. He has that artillery barrage. And additionally, I told my team that I want mid. I picked very early on, and I asked them if they are fine with it, and they told me, yeah, sure, go ahead. Because of that, yeah, here we go. They didn't actually pick the best of lineups. Well, it's fine, whatever. Now I'm gonna go up against an Arachna mid lane. And as all of you know, Arachna does actually have quite a decent amount of damage. She has that precision that's gonna raise her base damage to ridiculous amounts. And then additionally, she can use a web shot to harvest. And yeah, it's just, her damage is really good, and her animation is really good as well. It's just quite a good animation, if you know what I mean. If you, right? Good animation. If you think about Arachna, you think about a hero that's actually quite capable of last hitting. Now, the first thing I want to talk about while talking about Atuni is the abilities. Let's just quickly go over those. So, we got long-range missiles. Basically, he just shoots missiles in one direction. They deal damage, and it's kind of based on your attack damage, not base damage on your attack damage. And you can actually move around by shooting these missiles. I was still talking about the skills at this point, that's why I didn't move. But then we also got that Bunker Down, which only costs 10 mana at all levels. 10 mana, has 10 seconds cooldowns, lasts 8 seconds, gives you additional attack range and additional damage. Now, the first thing I want to talk about, other than the spells, which we are going to talk about, yeah, we'll keep on talking about, but let me just quickly. His animation is amazing. It's Flint style. There's no animation other than Flint. That's nothing better than. It's just ridiculously good. So yeah, his animation is crazy. Just believe me, guys. The animation is almighty. It's the best animation ever. But yeah, as you can see, I'm using the Bunker Down all the time. It only costs 10 mana, so yeah. Additionally, I got a Glacier, so yeah, no point in not using it, quite honestly. Then I also got 1 point into fragmentation shells. What they do is they slow your target for 7% for each stack on them. Every time you hit an enemy, you put a stack on them. And fun thing is, if you level, if you skill it higher, only the amount of stacks you can put on an enemy actually increases. Additionally, these fragmentation shells also work with your long-range missiles, so yeah, long-range missiles actually slow if you do have some points into fragmentation shells. Now, I only get 1 point into those, simply because let's just ignore it. But simply because I felt like, yeah, I like the slow aspect, but I need my other abilities more. I feel, as you can see, I'm spamming bunker down like crazy, and it just gives me so much damage. It's really good. Let's just quickly take a look at, yeah, it increases my damage to 66 to 70. Now, Arachne can't keep up with that. Why am I calling her Arachne? I want to call her Arachne. Anybody who knows where Arachne is from is amazing. Arachnophobia. Anyways. Soul Eater, by the way. Soul Eater is great. The manga anime not so much. If you're interested in mangas, go read Soul Eater. If you're interested in anime, maybe watch Soul Eater, though don't expect much out of it. The first half is great, second half not so much. But yeah, spamming the bunker down, and still spamming the bunker down. Now, I also got 1 point into long-range missiles, and as you can see, I'm skilling up bunker down. The thing is, I don't feel like that's the best choice. I feel like 1 point into bunker down is more than enough. You can skill it secondarily. Okay, my recommendation for a skill build for this hero is bunker down, fragmentation shells, long-range missiles, long-range missiles, long-range missiles, ultimate long-range missiles, and bunker down. Bunker down, bunker down, bunker down. They want to kick me out of my own clan, what the fuck? Whatever. Anyways, so yeah, but I would recommend getting 1 point into bunker down and skilling it later on, because you really need those long-range missiles. They give you the damage. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to actually put out quite a lot of damage. It puts you in the same situation it would put Gravekeepers in. It gives you a lot of laning potential, but other than that, you actually aren't able to do as much. And the long-range missiles are great, amazing ability. You're gonna see me use it later on. Additionally, the ultimate, I didn't actually use it a lot in the game, but a few times I did. It's quite good. It's fun. Now the thing about the hero is, as you can see, all of his abilities are kind of based on getting away from an enemy, because I think I didn't talk about his ultimate yet. What the ultimate does, it stuns an area, right? Stuns an area for 2 seconds, deals a little bit of damage, and now the fun thing about it is, it pushes you back. It literally throws the hero back. You are going to see it later on. Yeah. And the recoil pushes you back, and because of that, it's like the escape mechanism actually. It can be used offensively, but the more I think about it, it feels like an escape mechanism, like something you fight, and then you wait until someone gets really close to you, like the enemy melee carry gets really close, and here you can see me use the long-range missiles, and they are long-range missiles. They do have ridiculous amounts of range and put out a lot of damage, and this was the point where I decided, holy shit, that's amazing, I want more of those. They are so much fun to use. This hero is actually quite a lot of fun. He's amazing. Okay, I usually don't give recommendations on buying, like, the reason why I do release these kind of videos is, I want to show you the new hero so you can decide on your own whether or not you want to buy the hero. Like, I think I made some players buy Berserker. Now, this is going to be the first time I'm ever going to heavily recommend buying a hero, because artillery is loads of fun. This hero is crazy, he is ridiculous, he is funny, he is just great. He has a great concept. He's useful even though he's a ranged carry. He's kind of like Flint even though he really isn't, because he has a lot more burst potential and he's not as squishy. Just great, just great. And here you can see me spam the long range missiles. Yeah. Now, the thing is, actually, talking about buying heroes, I'm not going to spend any more money on Heroes of New Earth. Just, yeah, sorry for. So, yeah, this is probably going to be the last first impression videos. Sorry. We can maybe do replays, but the thing is, I already spent a lot of money on this game, and I feel like it's enough. I feel like I spent more than enough money on it. And right now I'm much more interested in buying different things. So, yeah. So, unless someone is kind enough to maybe, like, gift me some coins, which would be amazing. I'm just putting that out there. If anybody of any one of you would be interested in gifting me some coins, yeah, please do. So I can keep making these videos. I don't want actually any like avatars, like, models or something like that. I don't want that. All I want is to be able to keep on going with these videos. But I'm not gonna. No, I already spent more than enough money on this game, and it's getting ridiculous. It has gotten to a point where I'm like, yeah, sorry, it's just too much. Just too much. I'm pretty sure I spent over like $150 on this game. Pretty sure I did. So, yeah, that's too much. Especially considering I don't play it that much. I do play a lot. I do play. Well, it's kind of iffy. When I do play, I play a lot, but whatever. Let's not talk about that. It's not actually. I just wanted to put that out there. If any of you would be nice enough to give me some coins, that would be amazing. I'm not begging for them. I'm not actually expecting any. It's just, yeah. If any kind soul would be willing, yeah, we could even work something out, like a dual commentary if you're interested in something like that. Don't know. We could make a video together. You could play with me and something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't care. I'm just some random guy on YouTube that isn't actually very popular at all. And here we go with the new Rampage. Just take a look at that. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, I actually saw that kill. It did basically, I've 100% intended to steal that kill. Yeah. That's all I used that long range missiles for. So I got myself some Steam boots. I always get Steam boots. I just feel like they are the superior boots. I don't like Ghost Marches.
Steady on, old chap.
This is, by the way, this is quite interesting. He's going to troll me really bad. One more hit. I can't accidentally cancelled the long range missiles. That's the thing. The long range missiles work like this. Basically, you start channeling them. You start shooting them, and if you press Q, he's going to move wherever your mouse is. But if you like click somewhere, it's still going to cancel the channel, and I was still getting used to that. That's why I canceled it. And as you can see, these are really powerful farming too, especially since they are based on damage, on attack damage. That's you can see me use the ultimate right here. I think. Yeah, that's the ultimate. It's quite a lot of fun. I want to use the long range missiles, but it's not gonna be enough. It has quite a lot of range, but that's not just be outrageous. Oh well. Still, yeah, this hero is great. I recognize talking about like another broken history. I don't feel like he's broken. I feel like he's I don't even feel like he's very powerful. I feel like he has his place, and that's amazing. It's just I'm getting back into Heroes of the New Earth at this point. It was like a little bit of time, like recently, past few weeks, where I was like, screw Heroes of New Earth. Really, the metagame is getting boring. I feel like the new heroes aren't fitting in at all, and that's not the case with this one. I feel like once he gets released, he's going to make an impact. I feel like once he gets released into tournament play, he is going to get picked up. Because he can actually do some interesting things. Bam! Great hero! Great hero! So much fun. And additionally, this is hot news, and I don't know if any of you know about this, but this is actually the truth. There is... Yeah, all of you know about Hontour, Soontour. All of you know about Soontour. Soontour is getting close. And I'm not talking out of my ass like most of these S2 Games employees are. There's actually the code for Soontour is in the game. They patched that with 2.1.19 or something like that. Don't know. Let me just quickly go and look that up. They patched it in. It's in there. The code is in there. So we are getting close. Soontour. Soon. It's getting really close. Close. Yeah, 2.5.19. Yeah. That's all. Here we go with the ultimate yet again. And long range missiles is dealing so much. Well, are dealing, sorry. My English is getting really bad. As I think I already mentioned it, I'm gonna mention it in a later cast. Yeah, I think I'm gonna upload this one first. But I stopped casting for Horn Portal. Because of that, I'm not talking English on a daily basis. And it may have gotten worse. I don't know if it did. I hope it did not. If it did, I'm really sorry. But all of you know I'm German, so... I'm trying my best. I really am. I really am trying my best. What? You believe me. You do. So, don't get mad. Okay. This hero is great. I just like everything about it. But there is something nice about Bunker Down. If you... it actually allows you to outrange towers. Just putting that out there. It's great. And I think, I don't know. Let's go take a look at that. I want to know whether or not the illusions actually get Bunker Down. Now, here we go. Yeah, illusions do get Bunker Down. So, Geometry Spain. Bang! I'm quickly gonna talk about item builds because, yeah, I'm gonna get Shipwrecker this game. The reasoning behind that was simply because I need to take out this Amun-Ra. Shipwrecker's great against Amun-Ra because most of these guys don't go for armor at all, and his agility gain is pathetic. Well, it's not actually that bad, but yeah, whatever. I thought it was pathetic, but his armor isn't actually that good, and the hero usually doesn't actually go for armor instead. Okay. Instead, he just gets raw HP and raw survivability, and because of that, I like Shipwrecker a lot. Additionally, it gives a lot of damage. It's pretty cheap and gives a lot of damage, and because of that, like, it gives plus 40 damage at the moment. And as I already mentioned, long range missiles are based on damage instead of base damage. Yeah, I feel like Shipwrecker is a great choice in this hero. You might, yeah. Now that I think about it, maybe rushing Geometry Spain first would be the smarter choice. I would probably suggest doing so if you do have the money. Of course, this one is cheaper. Like, Shipwrecker is much cheaper than Geometry Spain. But if you do have the money, I would probably suggest getting Geometry Spain first. It gives you some nice mobility. You need that. And as I already mentioned, the illusions do get Bunker Down, so you put out a lot of damage with that. And yeah, it gives some much needed survivability. Even though he does have some kind of escape mechanism in form of that artillery barrage, and quite honestly, it's not reliable. Not at all. If you get stunned, yeah, that's it, you're dead. But I think that's all. I think there's not much left to talk about this hero. So let's just fast forward through the rest of this game. I think I brought all my points across, or everything I wanted to talk about. I have to say I do think that you should never actually go for Frostburn. I think it's in his recommended. Yeah, I can't check right now, but I'm pretty sure it's in his recommended. And No, don't get Frostburn on this hero. It's bad because you can't actually use the Frostburn Scar. No, there's no point in using it. And of course you can use it. You technically can use the Frostburn Scar, but no, don't get it. Don't get Frostburn. Get Geometris. Maybe get Savage Maze. Get items like this. Don't Frostburn. Maybe you could try to invest into some survivability, but if you are going to go for that, I personally would suggest going for the Shrunken Head instead of going for the Nullstone, like many players do, because you want to be able to channel your long-range missiles, and additionally it also gives you more damage than the Nullstone does, even though it's quite insignificant, yeah, still does. I also would suggest against with charts. I would much rather prefer it if you would pick up the Savage Maze. Yeah. By the way, the reason why I'm fast forwarding through the rest of this game is because the enemy had a lever and it's pretty boring. It gets boring, right? Yeah. In the original commentary, I was able to entertain. I'm pretty sure. I'm quite good at this, actually. I personally think that I'm quite a good live commentator. Like, yeah, but it's just that this is not live commentary, so this is actually quite bad. Draconis gets just taken out like a fly, like gets smashed under the palm of justice. Well, not actually, yeah. Anyways, yeah. But as you can see, we are leading by huge amounts of gold experience. Here we go with the ultimate long-range missiles. Completely destroy him. The long-range missiles actually deal physical damage, which is great as well. So they do work with Shieldbreaker, which is one more reason why I think you should pick it up. You know, just hit someone once or twice, then use your long-range missiles as soon as they get out of range or something like that. Yeah. But it's just... Oh! One way jumping in, but as you can see, they don't have anything. There's quite honestly no point in watching this anymore. So, yeah. As you can see, that's the range of long-range missiles. It's quite huge, to be honest. And this hero takes some time getting used to, but if you do, he's a lot of fun. I heavily suggest buying him. He's worth the money. He's just a lot of fun, and he has a great concept. He's also pretty useful, and I feel like you are going to enjoy the hero. But yeah, gift me coins. Just kidding. See you next time. If you liked the video, please leave a like and maybe a comment. But yeah,